Hello everyone, it's GleeCon, and I'm here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you for tuning in. On the last episode, we've continued our alternating where we do some of the kind of non-canon, side-canon lore, and we're reading an unofficial script of World of Warcraft movie. We're close to about halfway done with that, so check that out if you want to see some interesting things, and I'll talk about that more on those episodes. We're also doing our completionist walkthrough, and we just started the Western Plaguelands last time. We're going to do our main run with an Alliance character. Gleek and Tessa are Alliance Red Paladins, so stay a while and listen as we jump back in. Kind of got the path started. We did some things for Chromie, killed some temporal termites, and started the clearing out of the zombies, which really starts the main quest zone in the area. We have also been using our Argent Dawn commission to try to collect Scourgestones. Somewhere, I thought I had some. Oh yeah, we've got 14. Okay, so we are collecting those. And we went back to the Stormwind to turn in this good luck charm, and then they want us to bring the good luck charm back to the lady at Felstone Field, so we will go back there soon. But first we're going to tell Commander Ashlam Valorfist that we began clearing the way by killing zombies and skeletons.
Can I help you?
You can help me.
Mission accomplished, adventurer. Well played, well played. Allow me to reward your work thus far with some coin from the Stormwind coffers. I'd recommend spending it on material that will aid you in your next mission. One that will take you into the ruins of Endor Hall itself. Be ready, be vigilant.
These this game helps you catch this voiceover mod helps you catch the typos, because he says he does spell materiel instead of material. It's spelled wrong.
For the Alliance.
Alright, so we get two quests. All Along the Watchtowers and the Scourge Cauldrons. We're going to pick both up.
Through the use of a magical device known as a beacon torch, we can mark targets of our choosing for future actions by our troops. To that end, we think the Scourge are using Endor Hall's watchtowers as a means to control their troop movements. Your mission? Breach Endor Hall's defenses to plant beacons at all 4 watchtowers. You'll need to be in the doorway of each tower to plant the beacon. It will then proceed to mark the tower. There are only 5 charges on the beacon torch, so use them wisely.
So basically you can only screw up one.
See you around.
And the Scourge Cauldron.
Within the lands of former Lordaeron are 8 cauldrons, 4 here in the west and 4 more ensconced in the east. These cauldrons spew poisons into the air, propagating the plague throughout the land for the Scourge. The necromantic might of Kel'Thuzad is too strong to outright shut down these cauldrons, but we think we might have a way to subvert them to our advantage. My second, High Priestess McDonnell, will be your point on this assignment. She'll continue the briefing from here.
So this is where we begin our real main mission. Now, All Along the Watchtower, great song from, it's been covered a few times. I know that there's a Dave Matthews version. Where did we put that? There we go. This one is one that we will be doing on both accounts because the Horde has a different version. And we're also going to pick up the Scourge Cauldrons. Same deal. Both accounts. Before we do that, dang it. We need to insert, because we turned in Clear the Way. Okay, so that's where we kicked off today. So Clear the Way has been turned in. And now we can check that off because that's the Alliance version. It's slightly different and slightly lower level than the Horde version. That's exactly the same thing. Everything else is going to be fine. And the better late than never, that actually ties into something. We need to go turn in that good luck charm too. But first, let's go talk to his second. Where is she? Behind us? There she is. The High Priestess.
King's honor, friend. May the power of the light shine upon you in these dark times, adventurer. I am pleased to serve as your coordinator for our plan to sabotage the Scourge's cauldrons. Our goal will be to change the composition of the plague that the cauldrons create into something that negatively affects the Scourge. In order to effect this change, you will need to secure access to each of the 4 cauldrons present in the Western Plaguelands. Stand ready, hero, for a glorious battle against the vile Scourge awaits you.
Cool.
Of the 4 cauldrons here in the west, the one located at Felstone Field may be the easiest one in obtaining access to. The Scourge have greener troops positioned here, though they should not be underestimated. Go to Felstone Field northwest of Anderhall and engage the Cauldron Lord there. We think it has a key that will unlock access to the cauldron. When unlocked, use this bottle to obtain a sample of the poisons inside the cauldron. We'll need it for study in developing a counteragent.
Alright, so this is the first of our 4 cauldrons. This is Scourge Cauldrons now done, and we're picking up something like target Felstone Field. Got it. And we're going to need to do the Felstone Field cauldron while we're there. Because now it is... I guess we need the key, and I don't know where you turn it in, but okay. You don't pick up the Barrow Family Fortune. Alright. So now we're going to mount up and ride out. We're going to go first to Anderhall, where we will do this all along the Watchtower thing. Do not know what that does. And then we will continue up to the Felstone Field Cauldron, and while we're there, we're going to turn in our good luck charm. So, all cool stuff. And everything we're doing is essentially for gold, because we are level 60, and I don't know what we'll use that gold for. I think you need, we have an arcane crystal, maybe in the bank, maybe in their bag, I don't remember. But I think you need a certain amount of those to do the paladin quest, to get your epic mount. So that'll happen at some point as well. The epic quests, I really don't know what they are talking about. I know there are epic quests. Alright, so here's the ruins of Anderhall. Here's the first watchtower. I guess we're just going to fight one dude. Hello, Executioner. Oh, there's a skeleton warlord. Neat. I think maybe we have to kill him? All along the watchtower considered a, maybe we have to kill the elite to get in there. But if it's a single, it's considered an elite. It doesn't say it's an elite quest, but it says you have to stand inside the doorway, though. Come on. I can't just take that dude down. Alright, let's see what happens if we go to fight him. Okay, so there's a skeletal overlord here. I'll try to pour some of the... Whoa. That's lame. He hit me with a rend, comboed with a mortal strike, and that did not go well. Yikes. Okay, so I don't know that I'll be good enough to beat this. I'm gonna switch over to the defense instead. We're just gonna see what we can do here. Okay, now maybe I need this as my buff. Oh, I didn't even have my blessing on. Maybe that will help me. Yeah, if he hits you with that mortal strike, like, he'll just be gone. Wow. What do I have on this guy? I guess I'll use this on myself to heal up a little bit. Will decrease his armor too. A couple of my remaining. I guess I'm gonna use that to keep healing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this without fighting this guy going forward. For the other one, this is a... I don't know that I can really... I don't know that I'll win on this guy. Oh my gosh, yeah, that mortal strike combo is a beast. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I can't beat that guy. Alright. That's lame. So I cannot solo at 57 elite. I'm not gonna be able to beat him. I didn't realize it was gonna go down like that, but I think I can stand in that doorway and use those without needing to fight him. I intentionally went forward to fight him just to be on the safe side, but... Thanks. This person wants an enchanter with +5 skinning to gloves. I don't know what you need to have like above 300 skinning for. I guess if you're really, I mean, you want to be able to win a skin off. So there must be some valuable coveted skins that require better skinning skill. Yeah, that was lame. I mean, I did start the fight without having a Blessing of Might on. I mean, that's not much of a problem. Alright, I'm gonna go play the Blessing of Might. See what happens. It says place it at the doorway. Yeah, so I just have to stand at the doorway. Yeah, I don't have to actually fight that dude. Alright, that's one. Somebody's been here. So, I Stink is the short version of that story. I'm gonna go for the other southern one. Oh, if you could just fight with these guys. Oh man. It's terrible. Stuck in this pit. Where I'm getting shadow bolted. Well, I guess, whatever. This is the middle. So now I'm kind of sketched out that I'll be able to do anything. Because I'm gonna need help. Basically. Oh great, now I'm just pulling everyone? Awesome. Jerks. Alright, let's see. Oh, why are there so many people? Those ding-dongs? First, I really liked the Western Plaguelands, and already today, it seems worse. Somebody died in there. Someone named Asclepios. Looks like they maybe defeated whoever was in there. But someone like me... Scary. Me and my poor skills here. Alright, so there's nobody in there. We marked the second tower. You see this little torch. Yay. Oh, a field repair bot, huh? That's cool. Somebody was recently out here trying to fight whatever his name is. I think it's a Raj. That's the lich that appears in the middle there. Alright, well now I aggroed you. Yeah, there's a Scarlet Crusader. I still don't know why the Scarlet Crusaders are not more into... I guess I'm fighting that guy. Why they don't fight the undead? Just chill. Little jerks. Just faster to Ajara, Aubergine, or Theramore? Good question. It says Aubergine. Okay. Now we gotta fight this guy. We gotta fight two this time because of my pulling that other guy. There's another one. He's skeletal. This guy's only 56. Shredded me, man. So, I thought she'd be good against a lot of these fights, but no. Hey, no, you jerk! I shouldn't have used my stun before. Alright. Okay, we will use this torch. 3 out of 4 are done. Go get the last watchtower. Raj the Summoner says, "Who dares to challenge me in my domain?" I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight him at some point. I don't know what's gonna be the trigger for that, but that is tied to something else, to a different later quest line, and we come back and fight him. I'm not sure, but I'm sure we're gonna have to kill a Raj the Summoner at some point. I think it is tied to something later. Because I don't remember seeing... Don't shoot me, man. Like I was like holding his head, like... Just want to stand and burn you. But no. Oh, I still have... There's a 2-minute cooldown on this torch. I can't believe I'm so sucky on this because it's a warlord. I don't know what to do about that. I just don't know what to do. So, went out and had some good sushi last night. Gotta love the sushi. Tried a couple that I don't normally try. I had like a surf and turf sushi. I typically stay away from things like that. I don't like to mix. I don't like any like beef or chicken or anything like that involved in my sushi, but I've not tried it at this place, and I was like, I'll try. You know, it was like a lobster style sushi with like a little piece of steak, like a thin slice of steak cut across the top. I will not be getting it again. I feel like the steak just takes away from the taste of the sushi. It wasn't bad or anything, but just it was by far, it was more expensive than most of the other sushi rolls, and not great. I got one of my old standby favorites. Don't remember the name of the roll. Something, one of the towns around here or something like that, but a couple different kinds of fish, and I think there's a soul sauce, and good. That one was good. That was very flavorful. And then I tried this other one where they take like around the rice, they do a spring, like the same thing that you would wrap a spring roll with. We gotta fight and go our way into this house. But then they like quickly like pan fry it, like so it's got this slightest little bit of fried crisp on the outside. And that was an interesting little crunch to the outside of the roll. But flavor-wise, it was the actual roll itself was just kind of medium. It didn't taste bad. It was just sort of bland. So I would try that with a different kind of roll, maybe. But either way, all that being said, it was still good. Then I went to this whiskey bar I like, which is a good, and the guy was strong, like young. There we go. That's our first Scourgestone today. He was a young bartender, but he was Southie from Boston, and he had the most Southie Boston stereotypical accent that felt like I was watching Good Will Hunting the whole time. He was a nice guy though. I had a couple experimental little drinks. Had a nice old fashioned. John, sweetheart, is that you? I'm so cold all of a sudden.
You give the half charm back to the apparition. She looks at it, then at you expectantly. Honey, where did you put your half of the charm? We can't be together unless we have both halves. Honey, can you see me? The ramblings of the poor ghost continue. I'm so cold, John. Bring me your charm and we'll be together. Quickly, John, before the plague comes to change us into hideous beasts. I can't see you, John, but I know you're near. I feel you near me. Perhaps if the second half of the charm was found and reassembled, this would constitute what the spirit of Janice Felstone is seeking.
Okay. Where's that? Somewhere here in the building. I just don't know why that I thought this quest was not this long. Alright, so we're now going to do 2 halves become one. I guess I didn't realize that. I don't know how I missed that this was such a long quest line. Someone's out there fighting. Alright, so there, wait, no, that's a Scourge Cauldron. So where could it be? Doesn't a jabbering ghoul has it, potentially. So we need to find a jabbering ghoul. I mean, while we're here, we do need this too. Where's the little fell lord? Gotta find that dude. Do I have to kill... Like, how do I get this key? There's the Cauldron Lord. Okay. Alright, so he's got a couple homies. He's a regular dude, but I at least want to clear the little area near him. It's gonna be a 2v1 fight. We'll get that ready to go, and then I should be able to activate the cauldron. Come on. Just trying to save mana, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get this other guy too. This was one of our 2 missions we had to do all year. One, we're trying to clear that girl. 2 is I think I'm gonna go for the killing the sorcerer first. Tried to toxic cloud me. There's a Scarlet Hound. We're looking for a jabbering ghoul. Alright. I'm gonna go a little bit more heavy on the offense now. Alright. Let's take down his crony. I don't know how many Scourgestones we have to put up. We're up to 17. At 20 we can do a turn-in. Alright, so we got the key, and then you turn it in right here. I don't know if we have to, like, if these guys will come running. We'll go ahead and fight this guy who's standing next to the little cauldron. Actually, it looks like we gotta be all up on the cauldron. Clear this. Oh, you jerk. I don't know why you do that. What are you doing to me? We got a dried bolete. Alright, let's see what happens if we use it up here. You gotta be all up on this thing. So this is called the... An access panel to the cauldron remains securely fastened. In order to open it, you'll need to find the key. We did. The key taken from Cauldron Lord Bilemaw is a perfect fit in unlocking the access panel. Foul stench emanates from the open panel as an unknown mix of concentrated substances swirl inside the cauldron. There's a small spigot that the bottle fits well enough under, allowing you to draw a sample from High Priestess McDonald back at Chillwind Point. And return to Chillwind Camp. Fill the bottle with enough of the cauldron's poisonous concoction for a suitable sample to be studied. With the poison in hand, it's time to return to High Priestess McDonald at Chillwind Camp to complete the mission. Now, it says that there was a quest called Felstone Field Cauldron. Is that real? Felstone Field Cauldron quest. Oh. So this will allow us to maybe come back? Since the faction bonus drops, if you're looking for rep, you have a Vitreous Focuser. And what else will we need? Runecloth and Osseous Agitator. Alright, so this is... I maybe did the order wrong. I thought this was going to be part of it. I'm wrong. Alright, so this says... Jabbering Ghoul is what will drop this. So we're looking for a Jabbering Ghoul. Then we're going to have to come back for this repeatable quest for the rep. Find a Jabbering Ghoul. Looks like he can spawn in a few spots. Maybe I'll check inside this house. Jabbering Ghoul. Great. Come on, alright, so I don't see him in here. Jabbering Ghoul. What's this? Serpent Skin Helm. Okay. Ooh, there he is. Hey, buddy. He's kind of big. Oh, and he looks like a farmer, too, with his little pitchfork. He's a special guy. He's a special little guy. He's a special little guy. Oh, that was nice. 1200, oh, crud. Nice. I didn't want to use my lay on hands or anything like that. I should have used the potion. I was just being greedy. Greed got me there again. Alright, we are going to have to change the order of our spreadsheet, though. Because I thought that these would be in this order, but in actuality, it looks like... it should be... I was close to going in the water. It should be like that. You have to do the... You're going to probably have to do that for all of them. So it looks like we have to complete the mission, and then you can go back to the Felstone Field Cauldron. So we will have to, like, same thing. We're going to have to tweak those repeatables. Now, am I going to do the repeatables on the Horde? Probably not. Not if I have to. Excuse me. Not if I have to fight my way back there twice. What's our record time looking like? Oh, we're doing good. Okay. Somewhere in that 4:30. So let's go ahead and fix the others. So copy this. Delete the cells. Open that up. Paste. Okay. Alright, that's 2 of the 4 cauldron missions fixed. This is what happens when you don't, you know, when you do this, when I don't have a prior mission, I could make some mistakes. When I don't do the dry run, because we have now entered the territory of me not doing dry runs anymore, because I didn't want that to hold me back. And I've been getting very little time to play. Alright, and then there's 2 Felstone Field. Oh, here's Dalson's Tears. I missed that one. Wait, it's still showing that I need that other half of the good luck charm, but I have it right there. Oh, I need to combine them, that's why. Alright, let's try to not be dead here. Alrighty, let's try this. I guess I'm gonna go back to. You know what? I'm going over. Oh no! Let's try red. I was feeling red before this all began. Gotta get into this house. Alright, we got another Scourge Stone. If we can get 2 more, then we can go back to the camp. Uh-oh. Get 2v1, dang it. I don't like that. Okay. There we go, we need 1 more. Fighting this dum-dum. Got a potion though, so now I have no excuse not to use a potion, right? I'm not gonna be dumb and die, right? Right? Yes, why couldn't I have had a resistant... Oh, we did it. Why couldn't I have had a resistance when I did that the first time? Is there a reason why? Alright. And another guy upstairs, a Slavering Ghoul. And we can go turn it into her. Finally have done messing around with Felstone Field, I guess. And then we'll go back down to this guy. Little Pamela, we're skipping. That, we're skipping. Wildlife Suffers 2 is the next one. And then we have Dalson's Tears. Oh, look at that. Another Minion Scholomance, yes. John, don't let the ghouls get you. Don't let the ghouls get me. Nasty ghouls. Our charm will keep us safe.
You hand the reassembled good luck charm to Janice Felstone's ghost. As soon as she grasps it, you observe an almost immediate change in her. Her ethereal form shimmers and she looks upon you with clear yet sad eyes. You freed me. I no longer will need this charm. Please take it, and perhaps it will give you the solace it has given me.
No, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not keeping that plus 13 shadow resistance amulet around. I don't care for it, and it was a lot of work. I mean, I guess not that bad. I've done more for less. Alright. So we have completed, well, we haven't really completed 1 of 4 missions because we are going to have to go back up there for the repeatable. And I don't know... I'm not sure. I don't know where we're going to get the... either Corruptor or Invader Soulstones from. Maybe those come out of dungeons, and we will have to do our best to get the 1 and 5 out of those. I'll have to look up and see where those come from, because those might actually be something that we tie into Scholomance or something like that, or Stratholme or whatever. Using OMB to multi-box got me banned. I didn't even realize people use OMB to multi-box. That's just what I use to record the show, but I guess you could allow it to be showing your other name.
What can I do for you?
My priests are reporting that our beacon trackers are picking up extremely strong signals on all 4 towers. Dare I say it, but I believe you've executed another mission with complete and total success. Well played once again, adventurer.
Thanks.
With the towers marked, our preparations for the attack are now in place. The time has come to take the fight to the Scourge.
Alright, so Alas, Anderhall, and Scholomance. Alas, Anderhall is one that I will pick up. Scholomance is a Scholomance quest, so we're going to wait on that one. But we did do All Along the Watchtowers, now complete. Bang, and then that's going to allow us to pick up Alas, Anderhall. The Alliance version.
Alas, the time to attack Andor Hall and drive out the Lich that controls it is upon us. Inside the ruins of the city is where the Lich, Araj the Summoner, holds dominion. He is guarded by numerous Scourge surrounding the remains of city center, and his personal retinue of guardians attached to him directly is formidable. You will need numerous allies to even stand a chance of facing him successfully. Destroy Araj, adventurer, and bring me a shard from his phylactery as proof.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't see him there, but we're going to need help for that
Light
one.
be with you. Safe travels.
Welcome back to the relative safety of Chillwind, Camp Decontested. What progress on the cauldrons you have?
Well done, adventurer. It should take Alchemist Arbington no time at all to analyze this and devise a counter-agent to introduce into the cauldron. If we are able to pump out enough of it into the air, we might be able to weaken all the Scourge present here. This will no doubt be an ongoing ordeal. We will need to continually hit these cauldrons and introduce our reagents into their mix. Still, if we can keep it up, we will have a huge advantage over Scourge when the time comes for battle.
Alright, I forgot to add, right here, I forgot to put return to, the first return to Chillwind camp. I forgot that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, it is return to Chillwind camp. Alright. So that's pick up and drop off. Special rare.
One of the Plague Cauldrons is located in the field of a former farmhouse now referred to as Dalson's Tears. Well, we shall shed no tears this day as we thwart the Scourge and have them choke on their own fumes. Go to Dalson's Tears, almost due north of Andor Hall, and eliminate the Cauldron Lord there. It should have a key like the last one did, allowing you into the cauldron. Use this bottle to obtain a sample from inside the cauldron. Each cauldron has its own distinct brew of toxins it uses.
Alright, and now it says I have Felstone Field Cauldron. How do I do that? Well, first of all, let's open up Target Dalson's Tears. And we need to... swap the two of those. Put them right around Shaw. Okay. But where do you get, where's that alchemist guy at? This guy?
Well now, adventurer, let's get to work on those cauldrons. If you're going to collect the components we need, then get a vitreous focuser from me. you'll need to have it on you to identify the necessary resources found on the Scourge that will turn those cauldrons. You'll also need a dose of arcane quickener for the cauldrons. It's not cheap, nor is it stable. Once you have it, you'll only have 30 minutes to use it before it expires on you.
Gotcha.
Be smart about buying it.
So, what's needed for the cauldron at Felstone Field?
Based on the sample of the toxin you provided for us, we think you will need the following: an arcane quickener, 6 osseous agitators, and 4 pieces of rune cloth.
Got the rune cloth.
With the vitreous focuser in tow, acquire the agitators from skeletal undead here in the Plaguelands. Once you have these items, you should be able to load the counteragent into that cauldron. Well, now, adventurer,
so I
let's
need a
get to work
vitreous
on those
focuser,
cauldrons.
please.
If you're going to collect the components we need, then get a vitreous focuser from me. You'll need to have it on you to identify the necessary resources found on the Scourge that will turn those cauldrons.
And what did I
You'll
need?
also need a dose of arcane quickener for the cauldrons. It's not cheap, nor is it stable. Once you have it, you'll only have 30 minutes to use it before it expires on you.
6 osseous agitators. So let's go find...
Based on the sample of the toxin you provided for...
He said basically any skeletons around here can do it. And I need 6 of them. So I don't even want to buy that other thing yet. I want to find 6 and see what happens. Like, will these guys give it to me? Give it to me. I don't know. We're just going to try it out. These guys are pretty easy. I mean, they're the same type of mobs up there. And then I just don't want to be on a 30-minute cooldown because I don't know what the drop rate is going to be like. Okay, so we're going to work on that, and then we'll start the Dalson's Tears line. Oh, I forgot to turn in my Minion Scourgestone. We'll do that when we go back. Said specifically skeletons. I guess I could look that up. It's called... What's it called? Let's come to investigate. What are you doing, my friend? Nothing. I'm looking for osseous agitators, bro. Do you have one? This guy had one. Okay, so I have 1. I need 6. So they do drop off these guys. That's all I need to know. And they're giving me Argent Dawn rep. I am over the halfway mark now. 1558. Hard to tell. We have too small of a sample size to really know where they came from. Where they're coming. And then we'll just have to keep an eye up if anyone's asking for a last Ender haul. If anyone promotes that, we'll have to join in. Meanwhile, we'll do our other stuff first and kind of save that for like a finale. Okay, that did not give me 1. So far I'm 1 for 4. Sitting at a 25% drop rate, needing 6 of them, but it is another way to get Scourgestones. And supposedly we're going to get decent rep for using these cauldrons too, so... Okay, we did not get one from that guy, so we're 1 for 5. 20% drop rate. This guy out here is just killing mobs. Either questing or grinding rep. I have to go in there and see. Okay. Thanks, bro. Thanks for scooping up the skeleton that was next on my list. Really appreciate that. Okay. Full level 60 warriors doing their business. Okay, we got our second osseous agitator, so we're somewhere in the ballpark of what that is. Okay. specifically only want skeletons. Thank you very much. Dang it, I didn't get anything good. Alright, 2 to go. Oh, my wife put something up there. I know she... I think she's gonna make spaghetti for my son tonight, you know? Spaghetti's a crowd pleaser for younger people. Spaghetti is a rapid, because we usually make our spaghetti with Italian sausage, ground beef. And it is a quick trip to the fart train for me. Gives me some rank gas. Also just kind of heavy. So I usually normally make a big old pot and then he'll eat it for days. And I might. I don't think I'm gonna eat it tonight though. I made some like a crispy fried noodle, Asian style, with like a slow cook, almost like a Chinese barbecue pork. And then I made some sauces. So I'll probably have some of that left over. How much of that? It's a little lighter. My wife and I both, this might not be done from when I talk to people that I work with, and even my own older kids that have grown up, like, they just, I think people just order fast food and eat out a lot. I just see it a lot. I never order fast food at work. Dang it, he came and got this freaking skeleton. Sure. Why would you get the skeletons, bro? There's zombies all around, and you go pulling my skeletons. Just rude. Maybe I can get one inside this house, or did he go in there too? There's someone in the backyard. There it is. Hey. Yeah, drop rate not particularly great on this, so we're just going to do this one time. But, oh, we have 3. But we have this Vitreous Focuser. It says a device used to identify arcane components found in the body, so we'll just work with that for a while. This is good. My idea was that it was going to take us somewhere 6 or 7 times to finish this zone, and this is only the 2nd time, and I feel like that's probably accurate. We're not going to have to leave the zone again. We're probably going to be able to get most of the 2nd Cauldron House done today, and keep an eye open for a last Haul. Alright, was a nice spot. That warrior that's out here. He doo-dooed on everything. Alright, so... yeah, so that means, I would guess that tomorrow we will finish probably the full 3rd farm and maybe the 4th. Or maybe with the Wildlife Suffers we have that quest line to do too. Right now we're going to explore Miss Dalson's diary. We got a 4th. So, we're about halfway through this episode, so I don't know exactly how long it will take us. These guys appear like up on the ridges too. But you do sometimes see them like walking around these little crypts. And there is Pamela Redpath, which will be back for her, because for whatever reason, that quest line is, I'm mostly considering it. Oh, there's Miranda the Hag. She's just chilling. What does she say?
Hey, these are dangerous times, adventurer. Walk lightly.
Okay, okay. There's also a monument to Uther's tomb up there. We explored that before. I explored that for fun. This is Uther the Lightbringer. I guess we can go just check his tomb out. We haven't done that. Hey guys. What does this little tomb say? Well, people Oh, that's High Priest Eldanis. There's flowers, and there's like a mug of ale. So a dwarf. Statue of Lordaeron, and the tomb says, "Here lies Uther the Lightbringer, first paladin, founder of the Order of the Silver Hand." I gotta give the guy a salute here. Uther lived and died to defend the kingdom of Lordaeron, though he was betrayed by his most beloved student. We believe that his spirit lives on. He continues to watch over us, even as the shadows close in around our ruined land. His light is the light of all humanity, and so long as we honor his example, it shall never fade. That was written by Anonymous. Yeah, Anonymous. They write a lot of stuff. Alright, skeleton. I see you, and I am here. I need 2 more Osseous Agitators. We maybe could have done this in 30 minutes. I think we can, but better safe than sorry. And then now I know that we know also just if we get more of these osseous things. Oh, dude, man, coming after my skeleton like a freaking jerk. All of them, just greedily getting every skeleton. You greedy girl. Okay. Go ahead and drop the consecration so that I get both of them. We got a Scourge Stone, but not an Osseous thingy. Respawning nicely. Okay, we got a 5th Osseous. We only need 1 more. Just give it to me! And, yep, we've gained almost 100 rep just in doing this, and he went and got the other skeleton. I wonder if he's farming osseous stuff too. In which case, I guess I can't really complain. Doing the same thing. Where'd he take him? He's gotten all the skeletons! What a turd. What a dirty, rotten turd. I don't know why he's so vigorously getting all these skeletons. There's Marlene Redpath. She wants Pamela. I'm sure there's a pretty good story around her too. She's pretty interesting. Just need 1 more skeleton. You can let me leave that dwarf warrior alone by giving me the last Osseous Agitator, and I can hit the road. Go buy that vitriol thing, look for some more Scourgestones. Did you give it to me? Of course not. Why would we do something like that? I think it would be cool. See, this does holy damage taken by up to 161. But I don't think that it increases my damage from the holy damage that comes from retribution. Yeah, we got an Osseous Agitator, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's get out of here. Peace out. Good luck, little dwarf. I hope you get all the things you're searching for. Unless you're one of the people that are ruining the economy, then I hope you don't keep anything. But probably that's not the case. We gotta have some benefit of it. I think also, you know, it's just so boomery and tropey, but really social media just does make the world crappier. Incrapification of the world. It makes you feel like everybody sucks. And really, I don't know, maybe it does make everybody, yes,
Well now,
suck a little
adventurer,
more.
let's get to
Alright,
work
let's buy
on
one of
those
those. They're
cauldrons.
45
If you're
silver.
going to collect the components we need, then get a vitreous
And
focuser from me.
where's
You'll
the
need to have it on you to
Scourgestone lady
identify
at?
the necessary resources
Minion.
found on the Scourge that will turn those
A
cauldrons.
Shush.
You'll also...
A Minion Scourgestone is the insignia of the Scourge rank and file. These are sometimes found on the weaker of their troops positioned in the Plaguelands, though the term weaker is certainly to be considered in context. The Scourge, no matter where they are, should never be underestimated. The Argent Don currently offers a valor token in exchange for 20 of these insignia, an exchange I'm happy to do, provided you have earned enough Scourge.
Congratulations, adventurer. I am pleased to award you with an Argent Dawn Valor token. The tokens serve two purposes.
Look at her
One,
voice.
they can be used to further your standing within the Argent Dawn. To do so may avail you options and rewards that are reserved for our honored and revered allies. Two, they can be given to our quartermasters, along with coin, as payment for some of the Dawn's more prized items. Whatever you decide, know that you are earning your commission. Well
Okay.
done.
So yeah, I guess
Argent Dawn
you have
salutes
to
you,
be
adventurer.
you have to be honored or revered. We're not even friendly yet. All right, so should I save the valor tokens or spend them? Let's look that up. Should I save or Argent Dawn valor tokens or use for rep? What do people say? Generally save them until you reach revered, then use them for rep. Okay, so yes, save the bad boys. Alright, we'll save them. We'll be smart with them. Oh, actually, we do need to sell some of this stuff. Hey, dude. Yeah, repair for me. Buy that, buy that. Buy that. Don't need that anymore. Buy that, buy that. Okay. The rest we're gonna save. I'd throw the mushrooms out if I don't want to eat them. Actually, I should not eat them. I should eat these roasted quail that are sitting in my bag. Alright, now we're going to go back up to this Felstone field and do the first of the repeatable things. Alas, Anderhall. That we will need a quest to get going on eventually. But I see people advertising that all the time. So I'm going to stay up on that one. Actually, wait a minute. When we go back, I might have to do this. Now, and also AI could be wrong. But when we look at the... Oh, I just did that too. Let's put that in there. Minion Scourgestone. That pickup drop off. I also forgot to fix out Writhing Haunt. No, I did that one. It's Giron's Withering. That's the last one done. And then that quest. Oh, this Scholomance quest I do need to pick up. I think that's just like a breadcrumb or something like that. So I should go pick that one up next time we're there. My bad. I bet you this little arcane dampener thingy is... I bet you that's for Araj. Who's he fighting? Big... Oh, he's got it back. Because Araj is in the center here. Baby girl. I just want to see if Araj is there. How strong does he look? I know he's, like, requires a full party like he was a dungeon boss. He basically is. No. There he is right there. 61 elite. Yeah, so he's essentially a, like, Scholomance boss level creature. That's fine. I mean, we've already beat stronger. Okay, now we're gonna have to fight our way back to the cauldron because I have to go up there and... I kind of killed some time. I wasted 5 minutes. But I knew I would have ample opportunity. There's that jabbering fool again. Okay, so we need to get our way. I gotta find a. Go up to this guy. Okay, and then. Look, this guy's patting around this armor dude again. I think maybe if we just get these two, I should be able to go right up on it. Probably be able to go just take a dump in the cauldron, spew it out for everybody. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I would give you some goodness. Scourge's Plague Cauldron stands before you, spewing vast amounts of toxins into the air. A small, nondescript access panel lies in the base of the Cauldron's vast platform. Having already defeated the Cauldron Lord and acquired its key, you're free to add the appropriate reagents to the Cauldron to make a counter-agent. Adding the reagents to the Cauldron's mix begins to change the color and texture of the cloud it spews forth. Scourge that are even remotely near the Cauldron appear to recoil at the introduction of the new components of the environment. So that gives me 17 rep. What? That's dumb. The Scourge Cauldron comes to rest as it begins to release its counter-agent into the air. Also, I don't see a change in the color, but I guess from a, like, canonical lore thing, we are helping shut down the cauldrons. But so you basically get 15 rep for that. That's all that work for 15 rep. I guess the only thing that you could say is like, if there are no other real good ways, then sure. All right, now we're gonna go to this little area, the Dalson's Tears area, and we're gonna find Mrs. Dalson's diary. We're gonna do that one. So this is also, there's some spiders here. We have some new people in this, around these parts. These are more zombies, rotting cadavers, and blighted zombies. Okay. So, new styles of mobs. Rotting cadavers and blighted zombies. There are also skeletal terrors. They look like they're skeletons. I just can't tell what's their jam. I should just attack so slow, and I just want to. Nope, don't you do it. All right, yeah. So it's the equivalent of turning 3 zombies. It's so dumb. Oh, look, he just appeared. Cauldron Lord Malvinius. Okay. All right, we're going to. I guess we're gonna fight the cadaver near him first. Then we're gonna make our way up to this cauldron. Oh, he looks like a little rogue. 2 daggers. I guess I should just actually have allowed myself to become diseased instead of wasting. Alright. Go ahead. And this guy. Dares approach this cauldron. Taste my dark blade. Gives me like some short stamina reduction. What did he just summon a minion? Freaking. Okay. Let's see what we got here. And it's getting a little low. So he summons a minion, called your Lord Malvinius. And his potion. Okay, I did get his key. Oh, I got an Invader Scourge Stone. Cool, I think you need 5 of those. But that's cool. So where do you get those from? Alright. I like it.
I need to get closer.
Or maybe you just get them from stronger mobs. There's another Scarlet area. An access panel to the cauldron remains securely fastened. In order to open it, you'll need to find the key. The macabre key found on the cauldron lord easily slides into a keyhole and then disappears, allowing you permanent access to it. Crude, viscous ichor pulsates through the twisted tubes within the cauldron's underpinnings. There's a small spigot that the bottle fits well enough under, allowing you to draw a sample for High Priestess McDonald back at Chillwind Point, and then return to Chillwind Camp Part 2. You carefully fill the bottle with enough of the cauldron's ichors for what you consider to be a suitably sized sample. With the poison in hand, it's time to return to High Priestess McDonald at Chillwind Camp to complete the mission. Alright, so that's good rep right there. Alright, so we're going to... we just turned in target Dalson's Tears, and now that's going to allow us to have returned to Chillwind Camp Part 2. Okay, and then that will allow us to open up the second thing, but while we're waiting on that, we're going to go around into that farm. So he just gives you this non-stop stamina reduction of -4 while you fight him, and because it's a disease that basically comes on every hit, there's no point to heal it. Kind of a silly, you know, you lose your stamina by 4 for a few seconds. So, alright, so they do kill skeletons. Alright, now we're going to go into this barn. Cool, they're fighting that skeleton. We're going to go into this barn. There's a mob right inside there. Too crazy. Okay. Hopefully I didn't aggro anything over there. Or else this could turn into a wipe. Like a blood. Alrighty.
I need a target.
Okay, so what is inside this place? Oh no, I just pulled everybody. God. These little light breath. And I'm gonna use the potion too. Okay. I'm gonna try to be smart about this. Alright, so I was able to take out 2 of them. I should have not have done the dual wielding dude. 130, let's over to... Let's see if we can take this guy out. Fighting 3v1 against the undead. It cost me a potion though. Why? Okay, good. They didn't go to fight me. Alright, so this is Mrs. Dalson's diary. A diary with yellowing pages lies open to the last entry. I don't know what's going to happen now that Harold's turned. It took everything out of me to drag him into the only place I could find that I'd lock him up tight and hold him. I had the key on me and I pray it works. I hope I can get out of here, but I need money to do that. Our stuff's all in the cabinet, I think, and now that I think about it, doesn't Harold keep the key on him? I'll rest on it. I'm dead tired now. Okay. So that's called What's-Her-Name's Diary. Mrs. Dalson's Diary. Pick up. Might as well get a bunch more. Maybe not a bunch, but... Alright, so that hunter with the bat is here. So it's locked away. That is now this next little area here. Well, there is a outhouse. Okay. Let's explore this outhouse back there. And there's also a quest. Now, this is also a mistake here. You need the diary in order to open up locked away. So we gotta fix that on our spreadsheet. So, figure out what that's all about in just a mo. Come on, you slowpoke. Come on, little Glee contestant. Oh, a little worm came out of it. Okay, so going back here, I don't know why I have locked away 1 and locked away 2. Okay, one of them. Copy. Okay, copy. Alright, this should be here. And then this should be 2, and it should be a repeatable quest, it looks like. Dang it. Alrighty. And the diary thing is, it was a pick up, turn in right off the bat. Bam, bam. And that one we can click because I'm not going to do this one twice. We got another osseous agitator in case I need more of those. What's this do? Okay, the door to the... so this requires a Dalson outhouse key. Where do you get that? Who's thinking knows? We're going to have to look that up in a minute. It says her husband had it, so where's her husband? Okay. So there's the locked away cabinet. Okay, what's this do? We also need the Dalson cabinet key. Okay, so where do you get these? Let's look up Locked Away. Locked Away, which is a Warcraft quest, not some song. Alright, where do you get the Dalson cabinet key? It is dropped by Farmer Dalson, of course. And he's just found somewhere. He's just a zombie-looking dude. So we need to find that zombie-looking dude, Farmer Dalson. And it's like a tealish-looking zombie. That spider. In the map, it looks like he appears right to the right of the house icon on the map. So kind of where the little outhouse is located, but he could appear in the house. Okay, meanwhile, yeah, he looks like he appears in this ballpark back here, but he might appear in the house itself. Okay, we'll take a peek here. People say you have to get the Dalson outhouse key quest first. Okay, so where do you get the... There you go. Where do you get the outhouse key from? Because you get that from him. So we need the related quest, other one, Locked Away. So the repeatable one has to be first. Outhouse key is dropped by a wandering skeleton. Wandering skeletons are found all around here, so we need to find... We need a wandering skeleton. Looks like they are all on this side of the house. We're just looking for a wandering skeleton. That's what we need. I see him. I see him. I see that little bozo. Dang it. Oh, man. he gave me a volatile infection. I hate it when he goes. Alright, where'd that wandering skeleton go? I saw him somewhere. I can snatch it. Come on, bro. I did. Where did he go? I saw that old wandering skeleton. Where'd he go? I saw him go this way. Come on, you bozos. I saw him, I did. Where'd you go, you old wandering fool? You old wandering skeleton? Old so-and-so. Got to do that. Man, I had a... Dead to rights, I had a great vision. I had a view of him. Now he's gone. I don't know where he disappeared to. Oh, that's not him. That's a skeleton terror. That's a blighted zombie. Where's the stupid wandering skeleton? Oh, there he is. I found him. Found him again. I got to go get that skeleton before it's too late. I need him. Also, that means the repeated one, you also have to tweak that because that one should go first. Come here, you old so-and-so. Oh, you dirty dog. I was gonna take you down. Oh, you no. Come here, you dirty dog, you. What the heck? He put bones on himself. Give me that outhouse key. Alright, let's fix the spreadsheet. That should, now that I see that, this should have the black letters. And this one should have the blue letters. Because it's the outhouse one, that's the repeatable version. The door to the outhouse has begun to splinter at the edges of the frame as though it has been repeatedly and incessantly tried to be forced open. It is currently locked up tight from the outside of the outhouse. As you rattle the door, you hear a guttural moaning come from inside. Uh-oh. Whatever's inside there, it certainly does not sound friendly. Using the key found on the skeleton of the former Mrs. Dalson, you unlock the door to the outhouse. A bloodthirsty ghoul leaps from the outhouse, having been trapped inside for who knows how long. It's clear by the blood-curdling scream of the ghoul at your presence that the farmer Dalson is now begin with saving. Oh, that's cool. He had some kind of weird summoning thing. We also got 6 silver for that. That's blasphemy. Holy. What is this special weird mob he has? Like, something that he has on there. Yellow spinning. Now he's going into rage. And you can summon him over and over, I guess. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pick up. I'm also not doing these ones again. I'm not going to do those on the Horde. So that's a pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. That's what we're about to do here. Alright, now let's go turn in the Dalton's diary. So then we'll have time to go back and turn these in. The second return to Chillwind camp, but I don't think we're gonna have time. Maybe we can start it to run the Dalson's Tears Plague Cauldron. Probably not. It's probably gonna take us too long to whatever's needed. We're at 1900, by the way. Reputation with the old Argent Dawn. We want to know what they have for sale. Gotta wait till we're at Revered. We get tons of Scourgestones. Oh man, yikes. Let's go ahead and heal up. Use another one of these. Nah, I'm out. I realized I was fighting 4. That's too much. That's too much, man. At least I killed 1, but that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of fighting. Kidding me? I'm gonna have to lay on hands to get out of this. Episode's almost over. Anyway, it'll be back by the time we need to go. Why are there so many? What the heck? Now I feel like I guess I'm fighting both. Maybe not. Maybe I am going to run again. I don't know. I might have to bubble and run again. Or I could still use a potion. I have my potions on cooldown. What the heck is going on? That's though. Wouldn't it be awesome if that worm killed me? Alright, I'm gonna eat a chicken, and I will... I don't even want to drink one of my drinks. I don't really care that much. Alright, well that slowed me down. That slowed me down. Looking for group Rise Obsidian. Oh, that was the Searing Gorge quest we did. Oh, and that's also how I lived. I forgot that Lay on Hands gives me that super good armor buff. Alright, so I ended up... Honestly, the one guy was wailing on me so long, he basically killed himself with Retribution, and I was still auto-attacking him. So, we ended up killing 4 mobs. But a big chunk of those were pulled from outside. So yeah, we pulled... I didn't realize there were so many that we pulled, but we ended up pulling like everybody inside this building. Okay. Okay, little zombie. Alright, here we go again. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in this room, too. I guess I'm going to sit down and drink after this fight, because I'm going to have to do a 2v1 after this. Got another Osseous, but at least I also, since I'm about to drink, I just got a drink from that guy. That helps. We are getting a decent amount of potions and stuff, too. Also, I have 4... Osseous Agitators. So maybe maybe that's what we need for the Dalson Tears thing when we go turn that in too. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna need. Come here, you bozo. Take that pain in the face. Yeah, we just got another one right back, too. You are not worthy. He resisted my freaking exorcism. Power of Christ compels you. But it doesn't. It doesn't compel this one. That's rude. Alright, an extremely sturdy cabinet stands before you, securely fastened shut by a built-in lock. The front of the cabinet is deeply scratched and marked. This could be surmised as being from numerous and violent failed attempts to reveal whatever secrets the cabinet currently obfuscates from view. If you're going to open this cabinet, you'll need to find the key. The key taken from Farmer Dalson's ghoulish remains fits the lock perfectly. The doors of the cabinet swing open, revealing several items that remain intact and appear quite valuable. Oh, we get all of it. We get a gun and a 13-stam ring. No thanks. None of those are anything I care about. So we basically get the Farmer Dalson's shotgun. Just a shotgun, no stats. So pretty crappy. Dang it. Pretty crappy loot. Let's get out of this one. Let's get out of this fight fast. Yeah, if you don't care and you decide to burn all your mana, Rat Paladins can spike some pretty heavy mana against, I mean, it's pretty heavy DPS against undead and demons. If you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna blow through my entire mana bar. Alright, so back we go. Unless it's like more, whatever those things are called, 6 more of these Osseous Agitators, unless that's what we need for the second Dalson thing, then we're gonna stop here. Like, if it's something quick, we already had our... Dang it. Got bad luck. Oh, I was gonna say what? Oh. Scarlet Invoker. Middle. Let's try it again. Okay, let's not get bad luck and get knocked off our horse right away this time. Yeehaw! Yeah, and we will. So that we were able to pretty much finish that. So next time we're gonna get our 3rd base, which is, and I think we'll be able to get the 4th base as well. Probably here and maybe up here on the next episode, and then so maybe this will only take us 5. We gotta pick up Scholomance. We'll pick up those quests right now. So if we can knock this bad, because it's not a huge zone, if we can knock this bad boy out in 5, then that means we're gonna finish it around Thursday. Not too bad, and then we'll do the Horde version, which is probably gonna take us like 3. So, yeah, we could probably finish Western Plaguelands by this week. And then be on to Burning Steps. Alright, do I have enough Scourgestones to turn it in for another? I do.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Congratulations, adventurer.
Right. What about the
I am
Invader?
pleased to award you with an
We
Argent
need
Dawn
10.
Valor token. The tokens serve 2 purposes.
They're corrupted, we
One,
need
they
one.
can be used to further your standing within the
I
Argent
don't know where you
Dawn.
get that.
To do so may avail you options and rewards that...
Weird voice acting. Alright, so that's just 27 more rep for completing that and getting the token. So that's good. Where we were at almost 2,000 right now. Let's pick up
You need
Scholomance.
something?
On the island of Caer Darrow lies Scholomance, a wretched center of scourge necromancy and evil. Our enemy dwells within, conducting unspeakable acts of depravity on unwitting victims. At least we surmise as much. A door bars the way, and try as we might, no entry is to be had without a proper key. Alchemist Arvington is well versed on Scholomance, and has an idea how to obtain a key. You have proved your worth to me, and now I entrust this task to you. Speak with him
On this matter. I shouldn't have cut him off. I apologize. Alright, Scholomance, we're going to pick that up. This one, I don't know if this is going to be a Horde-only one. No, it's not. But we're going to immediately turn it in, because it looks like we just go talk to the dude 5 feet away.
Hello.
Well met, adventurer. I've dedicated a fair portion of my recent studies to the Scholomance, and I believe I know a means by which you can acquire a key, one that will let you pass the front door. I can only imagine what horrid sights are to be seen inside, adventurer. I don't know how you heroic types do it sometimes. The key to Scholomance is called a skeleton key. It must be forged from the remains of a skeleton, several actually, and hardened by only the strongest of metals within a suitable mold. A signet of power from a being who naturally can open the portal to the Scholomance will make the key ultimately function. First things first though, adventurer, we'll need skeletal fragments for the key's forging. Skeletons inside Andor Hall should yield what we need, but the ones outside the walls might work too.
I have bone fragments. Does that count?
See you later. Hey there.
No? Maybe they only now will
See
start
you around.
dropping since I'm on the quest. Okay, so we'll have to do that next time. Skeletal fragments. Is that what it's called? It is. Yeah. So this is the beginning of the Scholomance key quest. Quest line. So that's cool. Alright, what else we have for we finished this?
Greetings.
Oh, did I put that on there? Oh, we did. So this is going to be Return to Chillwind Camp Part 2. Done. How are we doing in the battle to subvert the cauldrons?
We are dominating the Scourge. The effects of the altered plague will affect them for at least another full day. We need to stay on top of it, though, so be sure to sabotage a cauldron when you can.
So does that, are they like weakened realistically, or is this just like fake?
You need
They
something?
never incorporated it.
Go with honor, friend.
We know that each cauldron employs a different mix of reagents to generate its plague-inducing toxin. Likewise, we know that we'll need to develop a counter-agent that is unique for each cauldron. A sample from Dalson's tears will be the key to figure out that cauldron's distinct reagent requirements.
Ah, there is plenty in here for study. Well done, adventurer. For now, the next step is in our hands. We'll need to produce a list of reagents that, when combined with what is already in the cauldron, will act as its counter. The only way we will be able to introduce this is by placing the reagents into the cauldron directly. Alchemist Arbington will have more information on that, so be sure to speak with him at your earliest convenience.
Okay, she bust me again, and now I'm
Two
gonna
cauldrons have been successfully opened. While you will be able to access them indefinitely, we still want to open up the other two that remain. This will provide all of us with more options to introduce the counter-agent. This time, you'll be hitting the Writhing Haunts Cauldron. It is almost due east of Andor Hall, relatively close to the ruined city walls. Again, eliminate the Cauldron Lord present there for its key. Use this bottle to obtain the sample from the cauldron. Good hunting, adventurer.
Okay, Writhing Haunt now is the third one. Target Writhing Haunt. That's pretty good. And let's find out, just for our purposes here,
Good day to you.
what's needed for Dalson's tears.
Based on the sample of the toxin you provided for us, we think you will need the following: an arcane quickener, 5 somatic intensifiers, and 4 pieces of rune cloth. With the vitreous focuser in tow, acquire the intensifiers from zombie or ghoul undead here in the Plaguelands. Once you have these items, you should be able to load the counter agent into that cauldron.
And we only need 5, but we need them from the zombies and ghouls. Then meanwhile, Writhing Haunt is here, so we're going to be able to do the next time we will do Writhing Haunt. We'll get the skeletal fragments, and we will also go up here and we'll get the intensifiers and get that, and get the repeatable part done. And then on the way back, we'll get the Writhing Haunt key, and we'll also do the Wildlife Suffers, which is the first of a 3-part quest. We should be able to finish all of that, and maybe the chains that come out of those, and then maybe also start the final one, which is maybe going to be somewhere up here. Final, whatever it is, Garon's Withering. Should be good. Alright, so let's sell, and then I'm going to wrap this. I'm going to immediately go ahead and make another video too.
What can I help you with?
Or reading one, because my schedule's a little bit off today. I'm not going to sell the Ichor of Undeath, but I will sell this stuff. We need that. Alright, that's good. That's good, mates. Okay, cool. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching and listening and tuning in as we continue to fight and save the world in our completionist run of everything in the lore of Warcraft, World of Warcraft universe. You guys are awesome. Continue liking, subscribing, and joining in. Conversate with me in the comments. There are some great OGs. that are out there and talk all the time, and I really appreciate that too. You guys help me shape the show. Thank you, everybody. This one's in the pipe, 5x5.